Hey, what's going on, guys? We are back today with another video and another new series. We are going to be doing the Pittsburgh Penguins. Again, we got 5 years to try and win as many cups as we can. We finished last episode with the finale of Washington, and again, no cups. So that's accumulation of 15 years, 3 franchises that we have not won a cup yet with. We'll be trying to do so with the Pittsburgh Penguins and Captain Sidney Crosby in this series. So we are going to just get right into it. We are going to look at the lines, and we're going to probably rebuild year 1. We will see, but I mean, the top end talent is certainly there. I don't like, as much as I love, as much as I love Mike Sullivan as a coach, he has not given us a lot of chemistry, and we might have to make a change. So I guess that's the forwards. That looks like the defense. We're gonna get right into it, see what we can do. This first episode's probably gonna be pretty quick because I don't think this is gonna involve playoffs, but we will see. So we'll jump in probably about a month, and I'll see you then. Here we are heading into the last 2 games of the month. Whoa. Okay. If we can get rid of this Ryan Graves contract, that frees up a lot. He's not doing bad, but that contract is not great. If we can get rid of him for a second, we're giving away a third. I am completely fine with that. If they have, I'd like a fill-in guy right now. So if I could get Forbert, no, Pedersen. Okay, he fits on D pairing 3. If I can get Elias Pedersen and add maybe a 6th or 7th. We'll try a 6th first. Okay, like that is unreal for us. I like that trade very much. Just the plain and simple reason of getting rid of that contract, I think that is a massive win for us. We were already pretty deep on that, on our defense, but Carlson -6, Joseph not great. Okay, first pair is great, so leave it for now. Whatever. Honestly, not terrible. 4, 6, and 2. Like, we're right at, like, almost at 500. The 2 extra overtime lot. Well, let's see a Sebastian Aho. I don't see a problem with getting rid of him either. He's not going to get called up. Oh, great. We're looking at AHL games. So we lose both of those. It's going to be a rough first year, is my prediction. So if we can just get through here, get to the deadline, sell, and then year 2, we'll have some money freed up now with the move on Ryan Graves. I think that was a great contract to get rid of. We're just going to keep simming, keep seeing how it goes. I'll quickly look at the lines, but I don't think anything needs to change. So I think, for your perspective, we will just sim right into the new year and see where we are. Okay, so at the end of December again, we're not in it, but not bad. 16, 19, and 4. The lines aren't too shabby. I called up Jari, I sent down Blomqvist. It's just, I think that's been the better pairing, Jari and Ned, compared to Blomqvist and Ned. So we're just going to roll with that. I do not foresee us turning this around. We can steal a win here and there, but at the end of the day, we're going to be losing 7-1 and 7-3 against Seattle somehow. We'll see. We're just going to keep simming, and somehow we're back at 500. So if we're at 500, I'd like to go for it, because every year counts when you're only doing 5 years. But as of right now, our forward group is lacking. 25, 23, and 5. This is the first time all year we've been above 500. I am going to show you our stats, and wow, Ned is standing on his head. Crosby is killing it. And then it's a little bit of a drop off after. I would love Erik Karlsson, or Connor Dewar's been pretty good. Philip Tomasino. Like, I just need some of the young... Whoa, Letang. Okay, so we're going to switch Letang off, put Karlsson on the first unit. Maybe even put Tomasino on the first unit. He's got 7 power play points on the second unit. So we're just going to edit the lines quick. Nothing major at all, and then we're just going to sim to the deadline. See you there. And we were on a heater. We were 31, 20, would that be 5-5? 3 straight losses put us still 6th in the division, so if we win this game, maybe we'll be buyers, but it really depends on what happens here. We're in the hunt. Okay, where are we before the deadline? We are still 6th, 1 point back, but we've played 4 more games than the Islanders. I think we kind of just go maybe conservative buyer. We really don't need to go too all out here and risk giving away picks for guys that aren't going to come back or re-sign or anything like that. So really what we need is forward depth. There is not a lot of top end options here. And I don't know what to do. The best forward on the list is Tom Wilson, but that is not what we really need, nor is Jake Evans. I would much rather a scorer, and the best scorer I see is Anthony Mantha. I can see what Calgary is wanting, or even he is a no trade clause, so we're going to check to see if Calgary, and then where is left wing? Okay, let's just search by forward because I don't know what. Oh, hello, game. Oh my goodness, this game is so broken. Okay, we are going to Calgary. We are searching by forwards, and we are looking for Mantha. Okay, so he does want to come to us, and we'd trade Blomqvist for him. I'm not entirely thrilled about that. Sharon Govich, I don't like that extension. Connor Zary. It's in no lines. I think Calgary's probably off the books. I don't want to make a trade for the sake of making a trade. So we are not going to be grabbing Anthony Mantha for no reason. See what Kuzmenko wants. Okay, so he's on the Kings. Los Angeles Kings, and forwards. Andrei Kuzmenko does not. Okay, he doesn't. Okay. This is so confusing. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do it myself. It is what it is. Oh my goodness. Buchnevich. Okay, this is certainly interesting. He's what's his extension? I'm glad I looked at that. What's he getting paid? 8 for 6 more years. No. It was tempting, but not until I saw that. We are still gonna go for Andrei Kuzmenko. Kuzmenko shouldn't cost a lot. He is a rental with a bad contract. Perfect. Andrei Kuzmenko for a 5th. So we get a little bit of depth scoring with that move. Like, I'm tempted to see what a Bukestad would cost. I don't really want to give up Lazat or Dewar. I guess, jeez. Okay, let's see what we can get for Danforth. This probably won't be a re-sign, where Kuzmenko probably could be a re-sign. A 5th. And a bad roster player. Sure. Will you take that? No? Do you want another bad roster player? Nope, they don't want that either. Will you take 3 bad roster players? No. Okay, so we'll do a 5th and a 7th with those 2 players. See if that just goes through. It does. So I think we're done. We got a little bit better in depth. Again, we're not too sure if we want to go for it this season. So I think we're just going to settle for that. We are going to quickly edit the lines. This should be easy. Malkin. Tommy Novak does not like being on the second line at all, so we'll put him 3rd. Kevin Hayes likes being on the 4th line, and I'm fine with that. Tomasino, I like these lines. Who am I missing? Oh yeah, Achari and Dewar. Okay. Connor Dewar instead of Nieto. Perfect, I like those. And then defense is going to stay the same. We're going to get right back to simming. We will see you probably at the end of the season. And after a few games after the deadline, we've offered a few contract extensions. Tomasino has extended. That is a great start. I believe I offered to Connor Dewar as well. So he accepts 2. So we get a little, I mean, our younger players. This team is quite old, but we get our younger players extended. We were looking at extending Connor Timmins as well, but there might be a better third line right D option. Currently, again, playing good hockey. We are in a playoff spot. We need to keep winning, though. We got a tough end of the season. 2 games against Chicago. We gotta capitalize. And we do on both with a 4-3 shootout win back to back. We have clinched a playoff spot. Wow. Let's go, Pittsburgh. So we finished the season a mighty, where is our record? We finished the season a mighty 43-20, holy shit. 43, 32, and 7. Crosby puts up 92 points. This guy's a stud. Malkin was a point per game. And everyone else kind of struggled. Justin Danforth was solid. 14 points in 17 games. Andrei Kuzmenko. That's not right. There we go. Andrei Kuzmenko. He was a point per game with us. Goaltending was terrible. We called up Blomqvist again because look at Jari in the NHL. 881 save percentage. Nowhere close to being competitive. It probably actually helped us getting into the playoffs having Blomqvist instead of Jari. So Crosby led the way for our team with 92 points. We get our arch nemesis, Ovechkin versus Crosby in the first round. Everybody wants to see it. We win game 1 pretty easily. We win game 2 4-2. We lose game 3, and I think I am going to rotate goalies because I see that Blomqvist has started every game. So we are quickly going to go here to Ned, let him get a start. We are also going to look at Kuzmenko and see what he wants. I was not expecting him to be that good with us down the stretch, and that's a very reasonable extension, so we might as well offer it to the guy who has really helped us since the trade. And honestly, Danforth as well, he's been solid too. So if we can get him for, we'll do 2 years. I did not realize he was 32. So we'll do that with a clause just to be nice. I know you probably shouldn't offer contracts in the middle of a round, but we'll see if it works. We lose 3-1. Danforth accepts, Kuzmenko accepts. Come on, guys. Tie series, Nedeljkovic in net again. He wins, and we have a chance to send Washington home packing in the first round. Period 1 is tied. Period 2, nothing happens. Chychrun immediately scores. Funny how he can be on the team's trade block, and then they keep you, and then you're scoring in the playoffs for them. So this series is going 7. I think Ned should be our starter. We're going to let him start. Ooh, they take control in the second period. 4 straight goals. Come on, Pittsburgh. And no, Dubois scores, and I think that'll end our slight Cinderella run. We need 2 quick goals, and we get none. Oh, lordy. It'll be a first round exit for us. Not too disappointed, honestly. Again, expectations were not playoffs in year 1, so I think the fact we made playoffs is good. Again, we got rid of contracts that took up money, so hopefully we can kind of get some free agents that will help and extend guys that will also help. So we're going to sim to the end of the postseason, see who won the Stanley Cup, and probably end this video. The Colorado Avalanche come home with the cup in year 1. Yeah. Good for them. They probably have one of the better teams on paper. Kucherov had 60 goals. That led the league. He led the league in points as well. Defenseman Quinn Hughes had the most points. And that'll wrap up season 1. So year 1, first round exit. Crosby 92 points. Team treading in the right direction. We make it to the playoffs. That's really all we can hope for out of year 1. Thank you so much for watching. If you can like and subscribe, that would be huge. We will see you in part 2. Later.